Okay, what's up, YouTube? It's Akeyles, and I'm here again to do a review on Thor Ragnarok. I have some of my old friends with me here. I brought them back. So go ahead and introduce yourself. I guess we'll start off with a Perfect King.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's a Perfect King here. Doing an interview with Akeyles here and Gears for the second time on Thor. Last time was Spider-Man Homecoming. Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming. Hope you guys enjoyed that. So I'm ready. I already know how I'm gonna start this off. But let's go ahead and get with the Gears here.
Yeah, next up we got Gears, the guy who admits Wolverine sucks compared to Thor. Let's go ahead and say what you gotta say.
I can admit that the Hulk got beat up by a Hulkbuster suit. I can admit that. If anything. But yeah, it's Gears out here. Doing the podcast thing again. Should be fun.
All right. So I guess let's go ahead and just start history on the Thor movies. What do you guys think? I guess I'll start off with how I felt about Thor 1 and Thor 2. I really liked Thor 1 when it came out. I feel like it didn't age well. I also felt like I wanted a prequel, or I wanted a movie before that one where you see Thor as a dick and how he was like pre going to Earth and being humbled. Also, I didn't hate the second Thor movie like everyone else. I thought it was an okay movie, but I didn't think it was terrible or it was boring. I can't remember it now, but I just remember that I walked away not feeling satisfied, but feeling okay with whoever wants to go.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I like the first one. First one was good. Second one it wasn't bad. It wasn't like it didn't really suck, but it wasn't bad. I mean, I like happy endings too because at the end he got the girl. On top of that, so I mean, like the second one was okay, but the first one was really good too. And then the third one just kind of like went over the top. The third one was really good.
Well, the third one was good because like at least 1/3 of the movie was about the Hulk. Like it was Hulk.
Yeah,
I gotta say, it wasn't just Thor. It wasn't just a Thor movie. It was also a Hulk movie.
Now that you mentioned Hulk, I guess let's go ahead and talk about the Hulk in the movie. I know I'm a huge Hulk fan, so I really liked how they portrayed the Hulk in this movie, and I felt it was interesting, like the direction that they went. They kind of mixed Ragnarok with Planet Hulk a little bit, and they kind of like fast forward his story. They made it where he's been out and he's been able to develop. So he's at his like toddler stage, and that's exactly how he acted in the movie. He acted just like a 2-year-old, and because it's kind of correct, because he's around what 3 years if you count like the movies like before that. He's been out for like small amounts of time on top of that 2 years, so he's around 2 or 3 years old, and that's kind of how the Hulk acts and he develops. He's not as strong as he was before, because the more his mind develops, the harder it is for him to get into primal rage mode. Even with the fight that they had with Thor and Hulk, which is going to spoiler territory, but I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a little warning and then go. It looks like he's gonna lose. So what they do to not get Thor to look weak as fuck in his own movie is that as soon as he gets his little power up, they make Hulk look like he's gonna lose, and because everybody knows like the Hulk gets beat up, but he always comes back even stronger. So right when he's about to come back even stronger, they tase Thor so it doesn't debuff the power up that he just got. What do you guys think about that?
So wait, you're saying they set up Hulk to lose? You confused me for a second.
What I'm saying is, like, the Hulk, Thor got his little power up, right?
Right, Thor got the power up, right?
So he was throwing some damage to him. The Hulk was gonna bounce back regardless because he's the Hulk of that damage. Right. So Jeff Goldblum goes ahead and shocks him because it makes it seem like, let's say he gets that power boost, right? This the whole thunder thing, and then the Hulk just destroys him. How do you progress in the movie after that? How do you go to
So I think you're wrong. Because why would Jeff Goldblum stop his champion? Because he loved Thor. He loved that was his champion. He cherished him. He made a whole day just for Thor. The Marvel Universe. Yeah, Hulk. Oh, my bad. So the Marvel Universe Thor was going to take another L. And Jeff Goldblum's character, the Grandmaster or something, had to tase Thor to put him out. So that way Hulk couldn't lose.
What you're saying, I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, it seemed like the Hulk was gonna lose. That's why Jeff Goldblum, he spent money on the Hulk, so that's why he intervened. But what I'm saying, I'm talking about like director-wise, because everybody knows the Hulk beats Thor, right? We all seen the movies, we all seen the comics, etc. But if you have that happen in the movie, then it kind of devalues Thor. It's like, hey, if we just get Hulk on the planet, then Hulk will win, and that's basically how all the movies go, like with Ultron and etc. But they don't want to go that way. The director, that's what I'm saying. So the director has to direct this fight to make it seem like Thor is still powerful, or so they directed it to make it seem like we don't know who to won. You know what I mean?
I think, because I know, don't get me wrong, I know comic book Thor's power. I know comic book Thor is like retarded OP, but I think this Marvel Universe movie Thor is not as strong because he already took an L from Iron Man. He lost to Iron Man already in the Marvel movie universe.
You talking about Hulk?
The Hulk. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep saying that. Hulk already lost to Tony Stark in the Hulkbuster suit. He knocked him out unconscious. He was gonna take another L. Legitimately, Marvel Universe Hulk. Now, comic book Hulk, yes, no one can beat that Hulk. That Hulk is like stupid OP. But
Thanos can beat him.
Oh yeah, okay. But I really think he was going to take a legitimate L from Thor. Because I don't see why Jeff Goldblum would have stopped that. His character just loved Thor too much to.
It's like it was a secure measure. It's kind of like if you don't know exactly, like after he powered up with the lightning, he didn't know exactly that Thor could come back or not, and that's kind of how the movie portrays it. So that's why he intervened. But I'm telling you that the Hulk would have come back if he didn't intervene.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I can see that. I can because I know how strong Thor is. But coming from like, let's just say like a non-comic book person, like just a moviegoer.
Yeah, when you see this movie.
Yeah, if from just a moviegoer point of view, it makes it look like Hulk would have lost that one. I'm just saying. That's how it makes it look like. But it doesn't look like, Hulk would have like bounced back. Like the weird,
They have to perceive that because that's like that was Thor's peak, right? That was him powering up. That's his apex. That's as strong as Thor was going to be in this movie. So if you see that getting defeated, that's going to really take you out of the movie. You're going to be like, technically, the Hulk could have just ended it. And if you look at the end of the movie, Hulk was finna body them two by himself. Yeah, at the end of the movie when they're leaving.
Yeah.
Hulk was finna go in. Like, and that's when they were like, no, don't smash. It's like, it's a big monster. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But,
okay, I mean, yeah, I can see where you're coming from too. I gotcha.
Anyone else want to talk about, I guess, their Hulk or how they feel about the Hulk in this movie?
Hulk was great. I love the Hulk.
Yeah. Other than that, I actually like the Hulk. He was, both Hulk and Mark Ruffalo. Ruffalo was hilarious. He was just hilarious.
Oh my god, that scene like where he's all like, "You're about to find out who I am." That was my favorite scene. That's my favorite scene of the movie.
When he jumps off the
he just jumps off the spaceship. That's literally my favorite scene of the whole movie.
That was hilarious.
They did the same thing too in the I think that was that may have been like a reference or a jab at the previous like Incredible Hulk movie, because it was an Edward Norton.
Yeah, Edward Norton.
Norton, yeah. Because he did the same thing. You remember he fell off, but it wasn't as funny. It wasn't as funny as because I think maybe they may even making fun of like maybe a jab or maybe just like an homage to that. I don't know.
I mean, it was like how he hit and like you can kind of hear his face like slide on like the glass.
He just looked dead. He looked. Even the dog was all like, "The fuck happened? Like, what is this that just fell from the sky?" So yeah, I mean, it could have been a jab at the movie, maybe because I mean, they haven't made a Hulk movie yet.
Yeah.
Through Marvel Studios, so yeah, it probably was a jab at that movie.
Okay. What about Valkyrie? How do you guys feel about Valkyrie in this movie?
I thought she was great. Oh my god! Like, even though in the comic books the Valkyrie, she's white, but I don't know. For some reason I was okay with her being like black because I felt like she commanded like kind of respect, and I felt like she just portrayed that. I don't know. It felt amazing with her.
She did her thing.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, cause I read online that some people were like asked her a question like, how do you feel that you're taking over like a white role? And I was like, what? Like, and it wasn't even like that big of a deal,
Right.
So I felt like she knocked it out the park for me.
Yeah. I never really have a problem with like when they swap like racial roles. I don't know. For me, that's like an easier to like whenever like they first when Samuel Jackson came out as what's his
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury, yeah. Like,
well, but he was the ultimate one though.
But the ultimate one didn't come out until after Nick Fury.
He was black. He was black on the ultimate one though.
He was white.
Was it? I could have sworn he was black on the ultimate one.
I mean, now he's black in the ultimate because it's the Samuel Jackson one.
You're probably right.
But yeah, I don't know. Like now I can't imagine anyone else as being Nick Fury. Like I can't see like an angry white man.
So you can't see David Hasselhoff?
Nah, I can't.
Bro, he was the original Nick Fury.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, it's just that one's just too funny now. Like, I can't take an angry white man with an iPad serious unless it's like someone really, really good. Yeah. Even with the Jordan, what's his name? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So even when they changed like the Michael B. Jordan,
yeah,
I didn't really have a problem with that because I like he's just a really good actor. Like as long as you get a solid actor, I don't care what character he plays.
I had a problem with the Michael B. Jordan one, and it wasn't actually Michael B. Jordan's role that I had. It was his sister. That's the one that I had a problem with. Like once you rewrite it to fit the standard, I don't even know why they wouldn't just give give him his real sister instead of making an adopted one. Why go that far?
Yeah. Or make them both black. To add like it's just an extra unnecessary story.
Yeah, make them either both black or both white. If they're gonna be Human Torch and Invisible Girl, make them the same race. Or you can even if they made them like where their mom's black and their dad's white, she just looks white and he just looks black. I would have been fine with that too, even though it's a rare case when that happens. Let's talk about Jeff Goldblum. How do you guys feel about his character?
That guy was amazing. Like, oh my god! Like every time he was like the funny psychopath. I'm like, I can't say psychopath.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was great because that scene where like he melted that guy like next to Thor, and then like the lady was trying to give him the stick back. He's all like, "Stop giving me the melting stick. It's not time for that."
Yeah, like every time he was like, "Stop interrupting me," and she's like trying to pass him the melting stick, and he's like,
I thought that part was hilarious.
Yeah, and then even like the ending scene where he's like, "Okay, guys, you guys did a good job. You can't have a revolution without somebody to overthrow." That scene was
That part was good.
Doug was the MVP.
definitely
Doug was the man.
The
executioner.
No.
Doug was the one that died.
Oh,
the one that died, like
Yeah,
the bug.
okay.
Not the bug.
Not the one with swords for hands.
Nah. That was Korg or something.
Korg. No. Korg is the rock guy.
The rock guy. Okay, no, Doug is the story he was telling Thor, where he's all like, "Oh, we had a guy who wanted to start a rebellion. His name was Doug."
No.
That's right.
He said it was the guy. He was the guy who fought the champion.
Yeah, he died. His name was Doug. And then Thor, it looked like Thor was gonna lose. He's all like, "Well, we have another Doug."
Yeah. There goes Doug number 2. But speaking of Doug, how do you feel about Corgan, the rock dude?
He was good.
Cool. Yeah, he was cool.
I looked up his voice. I had to find out who this guy was. It sounded familiar.
He was the director.
I was trying to figure out like what else he's been in because his voice sounded so familiar. He also sounded like the guy of Voltron. Like if you guys watch like the Netflix Voltron show, there's a character in there. He sounds just like him too.
Okay. Yeah, he was pretty cool. He had some really good lines, especially like when they came out of nowhere. And you're like, die, ghost, evil ghost dude. Because yeah. Or at the end when like why you carrying around a dead body? He's like, I stepped on him and I feel bad.
I feel bad just carrying him around there. I'm like, what? Who is this guy? I want more of him.
Yeah, he's pretty dope. But I guess let's talk about the main character, Thor. I guess I'm gonna start off with Thor because I have a lot of things I like to say about him. Mainly because from 1 and 2, you kind of see the progression of him, and you can tell that he's already accustomed to being on Midgar. So he's already picking up American like slang. Well, he doesn't have it completely, but you can tell that like he's in tune with Midgar. And that's pretty cool. Also, how he acts in the movie, he's more upbeat because of it.
Yeah.
And he's not like quick to fight either. Cause like I believe if it was like pre Thor movies, he would have been he wouldn't have said anything to Hulk. He would have just fought him. And he was trying to like, hey, we're friends. The moon comes down. I forgot the saying that he kept saying.
The Black Widow saying to calm down. Yeah.
So he was really more enhanced, like an enhanced character from what we know of Thor. And I'm not too sure. Like I feel like I wasn't ready for him to become king of Asgard yet, but I feel like he's there. Like he's ready to take over, and he also has Loki. Loki progressed in the story too. I'm not too sure if he's like gonna be his the king's hand, or no, you don't think so?
I don't think so. His character did progress, but like. I don't know. I think Loki would be too bored being just a good guy. Like I think he would probably like do his own thing, maybe come in to help on big fights or something. But I can't see Loki just chilling there.
No, and how Thor acts just throughout the movie, and how he's a lot casual, not stuck up. I really liked how that goes. What about you?
He's more sociable, kind of.
Oh yeah. Well, he's not as sociable as Loki, but he's gotten better.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
There were 2 things I really wanted from this movie. I got one of them. I didn't get one. I didn't get the other. So I really wanted to see a cameo of. This did happen. Beta Ray Bill, which I did get. I'm not sure if y'all noticed it.
I saw it, the statue.
Yeah,
He was a statue. Beta
Yeah.
Ray Bill. I was like, yes. I was hoping for like maybe a background character, but I'll take what I can get. So Beta Ray Bill's there. And also it kind of ended like a Beta Ray Bill story, because that's how Thor found Beta Ray Bill. It was on an abandoned ship. Well, not it wasn't abandoned, but it was just like a ship floating in space. Yeah, it was a ship floating in space with all of.
That was Beta Rail ship.
Yeah. So it's Beta Ray. So Thor got Beta Ray Bill's story kind of at the end, because you know it's his civilization all in one ship, and he's like the guardian. So Thor kind of has like a Beta Ray Bill story now. It was just a little weird, but it was cool. It was cool. The second thing I wanted to happen, but I didn't get, which I didn't expect, but I just wanted them to do some kind of like a little mini thing with it. Like, okay, so right now, currently in the comics, Thor doesn't have a hammer. He's got this badass axe that can kill Celestials.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping he would just like maybe grab an axe. You know, it didn't have to be the exact same axe, but it could just been a really strong one, and then maybe then lose the axe or something. But I don't know. I kind of wanted him to get the axe. That would have been cool.
Do you think? I'm thinking. Do you think that he's gonna go to the dwarves and ask them to make Stormbreaker?
Which one's Stormbreaker?
Yeah, I don't know.
Stormbreaker is the second hammer that he has, the one that Beta Ray Bill had.
That's right.
The hammer with the axe on it.
Oh, okay.
The sharp
the gold one, right?
The gold one, yeah.
Is it gold? I thought it was just silver.
Was it? I could have sworn it was
It's
gold.
been a while. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really read Thor's like that.
I mean, he needs a weapon, but
Yeah, he does.
Does he?
He's the god of thunder. So I mean, right now he's technically Odin. You know, so I guess as of right now he probably doesn't need.
yeah, they already kind of confirmed he doesn't need a weapon. Although it would be nice if he had one, though. It just looks really cool. It just looks really, really cool. I mean, he could get Mjolnir back.
He could like if they make him a new one.
Yeah. I mean, because he can just. The pieces are still there, aren't they? They're still on Earth.
Yeah, they're still. They should be still there. Like who knows if somebody, I'm guaranteed if he hasn't picked it up, Shield has it, or Hydra, or
Yeah.
any one of those could have picked it up. Where do you see the future of Thor going from here? Now that he's the god of thunder.
I have no idea, because now he's bringing a whole like civilization to Earth now. So like, what are they just gonna get their own country now, or like what's gonna happen with them? Like I have no idea now. I have no idea what they're gonna do with Thor.
Is he going to Earth, or is he?
Yeah.
Or is he going to another planet?
Oh yeah. Because there's that shit that stopped by, huh?
Yeah, like
There-
I feel like it'd be too broken for him to go to Earth, because then now they'll have like a country full of gods. I don't think Earth would like that, just because each one is more like a super soldier. It's like, oh, you just brought a country full of super soldiers. Oh, we can't even trust each other now within humans. How can we do something? How can we trust an island for them? They could take over at any moment.
True. Yeah, I really don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, besides doing the whole Infinity War, I don't know what they're gonna do with these people. No idea. That part threw me off. I did not think it was gonna end like that.
Yeah. So I guess we'll go ahead and go into our final thoughts. I'll let you guys kick it off. Whoever wants to start, or just overall, what you thought about the movie. Anything that you want to talk about, just go ahead and go right here.
Oh, okay. I give the movie like maybe an 8 out of 10. Oh, maybe a 9. Really, it was up there. I'm really surprised it had that much comedy. Like it had more comedy than like Ant-Man. Like Ant-Man was hilarious.
Yes.
But I think that movie had more comedy in than Ant-Man, and they made it work. Like it wasn't just like dumb funny. It was like actually funny. Like it was really good, and it had like some really good action in it too. So, um,
Yeah,
yeah,
I actually was thinking to myself, I was like, why? Like I was like, this movie has too much comedy. Like it was a complaint, but then at the same time, when I go back and look at it, I'm like, where would I take comedy out from? Like
yeah,
nowhere, because
they made it work.
yeah, everything works together, and like
Yeah.
all the comedy is not, it's not forced comedy. It's actually like great comedy. Like even like when he threw the ball against the wall, and he was like, because that's what heroes, bam, and he hit his head.
Yeah, like they made it work. It was like, and I was surprised that they made it work like that. Because at first I was like, oh man, it's getting too funny. It's gonna look stupid. But then it's like, no, it's hilarious. It's like it's really good.
Yeah. Gears, anything for you? Anything we missed that you want to talk about?
Oh wow. Okay. Nah, I mean like I enjoyed the movie a lot. I think it's like a B+ movie for me.
It's highly recommended. Would you
It's
recommend
good.
it to?
I definitely recommend it. I recommend this over Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Oh yeah,
Dang.
definitely.
So you know.
Oh, I did want more of a. What's his name? Doctor Strange. Because when I heard Doctor
Oh.
Strange
Yeah.
was gonna be in it, I wanted
was-
more. 'Cause I love the Doctor Strange, but it has some really good CGI in it too. So
We
I really
didn't-
wanted to see more of Doctor Strange.
We didn't even talk about Doctor Strange. Like
Because
Yeah,
he didn't do much.
he didn't do
he did a
anything.
lot. In the 5 minute scene he did, he trapped
knew
away
where-
Loki.
He knew where a guy was, and that's it. That's
And
all
he
he knew.
trapped Loki for 30 minutes.
Did you not see how he was fucking with Thor the whole time? He turned
Yeah.
he turned his hammer into an umbrella. He teleported him like all over the place. Freakily, he made Loki fall for 30 minutes. Uh, I don't know. I
wanted
feel
to see
like
Doctor Strange fight scenes though.
Yeah,
I'm-
I wanted him to fight. Like I really like. I thought in the team that Thor was making, the Re-Avengers. I thought Doctor Strange was gonna be in it. I really thought he was gonna be like a big part of the movie. But he wasn't, and like I hated that part. I really wanted him to be a big part of the movie.
but it's like with the Hulk and then Doctor Strange. At where Doctor Strange is at right now, if it's not another magic user, he to me seems like he's pretty broken. Like it seemed like if they wouldn't call Doctor Strange, or if they got Doctor Strange to go to Asgard, it seemed like he would have just locked her away somewhere. Like he would have just instantly teleported her. How he had Loki falling.
But you know what though? Maybe not necessarily for like for the Hela fight, but maybe for like the Sultan fight. That Doctor Strange could have locked him away.
Yeah, he definitely could have. That's what I'm saying. They wanted this movie to end with Ragnarok and with Asgard going away and them getting out of there. And if they would have added Doctor Strange, there's no way that it would have ended that way. In my opinion.
I mean, but keep in mind, it's also like year one Doctor Strange, so maybe he's not as strong yet.
I don't know.
Because at the end of the Doctor Strange movie,
Well,
He-
no. Hey, time has passed. Remember.
Yeah, 2 years has passed.
Well, we don't know when Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah,
Like,
started.
timeline,
Yeah.
timeline wise, yeah.
And we all know like Doctor Strange is broken because he like when he's sleeping he's also studying. So like even if it was just a year or even if it was just 6 months, I feel like Doctor Strange right now, if it's not Dormammu or somebody on Dormammu's level, it's not gonna be a fair fight. Next time we're gonna see Doctor Strange is what against Thanos. I feel like
Yeah.
that's gonna be a good fight.
I'm just saying, I would have liked some action scenes with Doctor Strange, not just like 30 minutes. It was hilarious. It was a good 30 minutes, but I just wanted more of Doctor Strange. like maybe just a little more. I don't know.
I mean, like 5 minutes. He wasn't there for 30.
No, it was more than 5.
I want to say it was like 5 minutes, dude.
Yeah, it was like
Really?
5 minutes.
Well,
Yeah, it was.
my point exactly. My point exactly. He needed some more screen time. Like I just wanted some more Doctor Strange. But I like the Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, it was a great movie. Yeah. Different discussion, different time. But
Right. Definitely.
yeah, let's see, Doctor Strange. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it was good, man. That's it. And that was
That's
really
good.
my main pet peeve of Doctor Strange didn't have more screen time.
Okay. So I guess like we said everything that we had to say about the movie. I really like the movie. I definitely think it's highly recommended. If you haven't seen it, you don't have to watch Thor 1. You don't really have to watch Thor 2. You don't even have to watch any of the Marvel movies. You can kind of just hop into this. Everything is self-explained in the movie, and it's a good movie to just to jump in if you've never seen a Marvel movie.
Yeah, it was just fun. Yeah, it was just a fun movie.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess we're gonna go say goodbye to the people of YouTube. Go ahead and Gears start it off.
Yeah, it was great. Hope we do it again for like another Marvel movie or whatever.
Justice League.
Oh, Black Panther. Oh, Justice League. Yeah.
Yeah, Justice League. Yeah, it comes out. Definitely want to see that.
Definitely. I just bought my tickets.
Great.
And then Black Panther after that too.
Black Panther just looked
Oh.
amazing.
Definitely.
Oh, hey, so I was having another discussion with another friend of mine at work. I'm not sure if you guys. So we were talking about like not timeline wise, because obviously it's like current era, like 2017. With the time the movies take place. But we were talking about how like the way they're advertised, like Thor and like Black Panther are advertised. If you look at the posters and everything, the color schemes kind of have like an 80s vibe to it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, that's why they definitely were playing Led Zeppelin, and they were kind of doing the 80 feels, and they even did most of the artwork, which I forgot to talk about. Not artwork, but like costumes and all of that was basically inspired off of Jack Kirby's work. So they were kind of pulling from Jack Kirby's era when they were going into the design of the whole movie.
Well, I think like the whole 80s theme is kind of in right now. So if you see like a lot of shows and like movies out there, they're like having a lot of like 80s themes in them. So I feel like that they're just going with the flow on this one.
So what we were talking about too is that our theory is like once we get to that new phase of the Marvel movies, once I think like after the Infinity, they're gonna, how they start a new phase.
Yes.
When they start the Captain Marvel phase, it's probably gonna be like a 90s, maybe early 2000s vibe to it. Like that's what we're gonna guess. And we're gonna kind of wait and see and how that's gonna work out.
One thing that you did not like about the movie, can you wanna start that off?
Thing I did not like about the movie, that there was technically no new Infinity Stone. Because they're still missing one, aren't they? Or unless I'm wrong there. I was expecting an Infinity Stone to come up somewhere in the movie.
I believe that we haven't seen the Rage Stone yet, or anything like that. What about you, Gears? How do you feel about that?
I actually did not miss that at all. I didn't even catch it, to tell you the truth.
Wasn't really.
I was not even paying attention to the Infinity Stones. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to that. What I didn't like, it's other stuff, but that I wasn't paying attention to.
Oh, I mean, what did you not like?
I guess I like it, but I don't like it just because I like it. It's Loki, like they're portraying him as a good guy. I'm like, kind of, he's always been like Thor's bad guy, So
Well,
like I get why he's a good guy. People like him a lot and everything. He's just so charming and everything, right? But that was just me on that one. Even though
oh,
I do like Loki. Like I like Tom Hiddleston as him, and he's great. Just like I kind of just want him just to be the bad guy.
okay.
I mean,
Oh,
there's, I mean, in some of the comics, Loki is kind of good. For the most part, he's bad, but then it's like there's some stuff where, I think he took over Asgard one day and actually imprisoned Thor. I forgot what this was off of one of the comics, but he actually like felt guilty and then like freed Thor, and he's all like, "Yo, Thor, I made a mistake, my bad." And then Thor's all like, which is like filled with anger, and then like imprisons Loki. He's all like, "No, I came to my senses. I'm a good guy," but Thor was not having it. But so there's like occasions like where they make Loki a good guy, here and there.
Yeah.
I feel like Loki's not evil. I think he's just like what he is, the god of mischief. So he's just mischievous, kind of like
Yeah.
the story that Thor was telling in the movie. I don't know if you remember the story about the snake.
Yeah, I remember that.
Whatchamacallit, Thor was like, this one time, Loki, he turned into the snake because he knew I like snakes. So when I went to go pick up the snake, I was playing with it, and then he just transformed. And he's like, "It's me, Loki," and he stabbed me. I think that's.
Pretty
Yeah.
funny.
I kind of think that's just how Loki is. Like he's not there to be good or bad. He's just there to make things interesting. Kind of how Joker does. Well, not like a Joker, but he, you know what I mean. He's just mischievous.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Okay. So, did you want to do your outro?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, YouTube. So this is a perfect king here. Great talking with these guys. Hopefully, everyone here checks out that movie and listens in on the other reviews that we're gonna do in the future. It's gonna be really, really good and interesting because we'll have some insights on as far as comic book wise and a little bit of the movie side. So hope to see you guys again. And thanks Akeyles and thanks Gears.
No problem. Now, the next movie that we're gonna do is gonna be Justice League, and that one is gonna be interesting because I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of things to say about the movie, especially how they portray Flash. I'm trying not to go into this movie with a bad kind of mindset. I'm trying to go in like neutral, but like every day I see something that I just don't like, or I talk to somebody and they say something that's just fucking.
The way I see it though is that like it's just its own universe. You can't. There's no way you can't expect a paper to movie copy. Like it's its own thing.
I feel you, but I also feel like as a character, and if you're saying that this is this character, they have certain personality sets, or certain things. Like if I ask you, what do you think about Superman? Like name Superman's 5 top qualities that Superman should hit. Those 5 5 qualities. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but
for
like
the definitive. If you're saying that this is the definitive, now if you're saying that this is in the Injustice world, and I would say these movies are fucking brilliant. If you were saying this is leading up into Injustice, I would eat all my words. I would apologize. I would get on my knees and cry and say I'm sorry.
that would fix everything, huh? Just tell everyone to say this is an Injustice universe. But I mean, I don't know. I just think it's just a whole nother universe. That's the way I see it. That's what makes me not get as angry. But
Ooh. If this is a whole new universe, then I want my damn Flash. I want my regular Flash movie. I don't want no fucking alternate universe Flash.
You're not gonna get any regular like Batman, Flash, Superman movie. You're not gonna get that. You probably never will. Just FYI.
I don't know. I might have to hit that Pirate Bay up if they keep going. This is their whatchamacallit. This is their last shot. If now I'm hitting that Pirate Bay up. I'm not lying. You take me to jail.
I mean, you just stick with the DC animated movies. Those are the best.
Yeah,
they are.
Those are the best. Just stick with those.
They are great, but it's just like you gotta understand. Like this movie is gonna mold all of our children's future. So like this movie is gonna determine what's gonna happen to Batgirl and whatchamacallit, my son is gonna be like, he's gonna be like, that's the real Flash. And I'm like, get the nigga, you know, I'm gonna be like, get that shit out my face.
I mean, just
slapping his toys and stuff.
Just show him the comics. Like, I mean, just show him the comics. Like, if he likes Flash, if he ends up liking Flash or Batman or anyone there, just be like, here, educate yourself. Read.
But you don't understand. What's gonna happen is they're gonna make new comics, and then these new comics are gonna be Flash that needs friends, and it's gonna fucking infuriate me. This is our future.
He is part of the Justice League. Just saying.
He don't need friends. He's not. He's not a loner. He's a dude. Not a loner. He's a dude that can like do quick jokes and he has friends. That's all I have to say. He has friends. He has Star Labs. He has his crew. Batman should not be killing. Superman shouldn't kill unless he snaps and goes injustice. This is just all I'm saying. That's it.
Actually, I like the Superman kind of kills in injustice. That's, to me, because I hate Superman. I do not like Superman. But the Injustice Superman, I can get with him. He's cool.
Injustice Superman is cool. The nigga lobotomizing niggas is cool. That's cool to you.
Because that's what I hate about like regular Superman, and actually, is the reason why I hate Superman and Batman.
What?
Yes, I hate them both. I hate them with a passion. Now, if we're talking about Injustice, Batman, and Superman, I can get with them. These are cool dudes. These are realistic guys that we're talking about. Now, like, so you mean to tell me, for example, with Batman and the Red Hood storyline, Red Hood had a really good point. Like, he wasn't asking Bruce to kill Penguin, kill Scarecrow. He just wanted Bruce to kill one man and one man only. And I can agree with that. I'm just saying.
See, you can agree with that, but that's not what Batman stands for.
Yeah. This is why I can't.
See, if you want someone to get killed, why don't you just go ask Superman? He'll do it.
No, he wouldn't. Superman wouldn't do it either, unless we're talking about Injustice Superman.
Have you seen Man of Steel? He'll do it.
I mean...
No. He hated it. He cried. He probably cried afterwards.
But he still did it.
Nah, he probably wouldn't do it again.
I don't know. I don't know what this Superman is. I don't even know. You know, he doesn't even care. Like, he'd rather just hop in the tub and stay and chill with Lois. That's what I got from the movie. But yeah, definitely look out for our Justice League review because, you know,
it's gonna be all over the place.
It's gonna be all over the place.
Our Justice League review movie is gonna be all kinds of like just everywhere,
all over the place. But thanks for stopping by. You got something to say, Gears? You trying to defend Batman?
Hey, Batman got anti-spray everything, so I'm good. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. All right. We out.
So you telling me Batman can't spray yellow spray on that Green Lantern's ring? You telling me he can't do that?
It won't affect Hal Jordan, FYI.
just to let you know.
I said Green Lantern. I said Green Lantern, bro.
That's
you
fine.
know.
I don't care about the rest of the Green Lanterns.
Even though John Stewart is the best. I'm gonna throw it out there.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's the second best. He's second best. But
Alright.
anyway, that's another conversation.
Another comic book. Yeah. All right.
Alright, we done. We done here.